So today is the week 3 of the wireless communication and network convergence class. After the past few weeks, we discussed about the introduction of NGN and NGN policy challenges. On this week video, we will be discussing about broadcasting and network security. Probably you ask, what is broadcasting? Broadcasting is a method of transferring a message to all recipients simultaneously. Broadcasting can be performed as a high-level operation in a program. For example, broadcasting in message passing interface, or it might be a low-level networking operation, for example, broadcasting on internet. So maybe if you know about broadcasting, we can talk about broadcasting of NGN. We already discussed for NGN policy interconnection issue, that is convert from switch network to IP-based network. Therefore, there are some changes for networking broadcast. First, NGN First, NGN broadcast enablers, which are the digitalization of content that is shared in IP-based network, which in accordance to the policy we discussed last week. Other than that, with the development of new technologies, which increase accessibility for people to share from their device. These changes triggered the consumer to be more active in broadcasting social media platforms such as YouTube, Instagram, and etc. And it also triggered the platform of broadcasting to the service. So it can be said that the market of broadcasting is getting wider and wider, and are spread throughout the whole world, even to rural places. But it creates new challenges for the government to regulate or to organize users for using those broadcasting platforms in accordance to the regulation they met. Okay, this is by utilizing digital broadcasting. The usage of the spectrum can be used much more efficiently. Previously, during the TV analog era, it consumed most of broadband spectrum, spanning over 328 megahertz. In the digital TV era, it is spread over future TV, digital terrestrial TV, and the digital dividend, which is potentially free up in the shift from analog to digital TV. This in turn will give space to a new audiovisual content providers such as Instagrammer, YouTuber, TikToker, and etc. Content provider can offer service directly to all market without gatekeepers or agent that monitors content. This multi-platform media changes government instrument to control it. Next is the NGN broadcast service content convergence. So from the first week, we already talked about convergence. Maybe to help you remember, convergence or network convergence we will probably say is combined support for multimedia, telephone, and data on a single network. Network convergence primarily serves large, complex organizations where mobile and internet connection are regulated behind the same firewalls or sign-on credential. With network convergence, registered users access their internet, Wi-Fi, and mobile connection through a single network that supports everything from email and web browsing to text messaging. How about convergence? So, as we'll talk in the previous slide, it defines a new era of broadcasting service. A lot of people has access to the internet, and also a lot of people that has technology required to share any content that also can be watched by others with similar limits by people all over the world. Other than that, the convergence also provoke an effective competition in which create what we like to call as innovation. So it also reinforced my previous point that with more competition, more innovative people, more content is shared. Then, as we talk about government regulation, which face new challenges in regulating people using those broadcasting services. Now we can talk about what regulations are to be carried. First, broadcasters have to broadcast public channels. Secondly, there is also a necessity to decrease the amount of regulator because it can increase consistency and decrease costs. After we're done discussing about broadcasting, now we jump to the next topic, which is the networking security of NGNs. As we know, IP network is very open to have an open behavior. It is susceptible to digital attack, or we could say online attacks through any device used. Other than that, there are also identity theft. So, like, do I say identity theft is not a joke? Jim, millions of families suffer every day. So, what is the solution? The solution for this to a reliable and secure network as NGN is required, it follows the international standard organization such as ITU, ATSI, ISO, IETF, and 3GPP. As you can see here is the ITU resolution X805 architecture. That's all for this week. Thanks for watching.